Alright, mic is working. Excuse me. What up, Elvin? What up, Tony? I am Zombicino. What up, Odile? What up, Nazar? What up, Paul? We got a lot of Alliance War gameplay today, but we also got maximum Zombicino. What up, Cleed? What up, Double Deuce? What up, Mark? What up, Alex? What up, Jack? What up? Oh crap, I forgot about the UFC. Oh crap. Well, the main card starts at 7 p.m. and that's about when I'm planning to be done because I am Zombicino right now. But, yeah, you just reminded me. Sorry to hear that, Margos. What up, Andre? What up, Phenomenal? What up, Golfer Klein? What up, Simon? What up, Sam? What up, Livepool? What up, Vengeance? I'm gonna, you told me to go to bed early. That did not happen. Courtney had other plans. What up, Chrissy? What up, Muna? Okay. Yep. Livepool reprimanded me today. Why? What happened? He's a good mod? I'm glad to hear that. Alright, I'm in broadcasting now. I'm, oh. Metaphysical ham on rye. I must be missing something. Yes, it is, Ryan. Yes, it is. Because we don't know the numbers. We don't know when Beast goes. What up, Smokey? What up, Constantine? But yeah, I'm maximum Zombicino today, so this is not going to be the longest stream, and it's not going to be the most exciting stream in terms of me. But we're going to have some really good gameplay because, excuse me, this ended up being an off war. And so I haven't done any of my war attacks, so I can do a lot of war attacks, and they're going to be a lot of punch-ups because our big rooms are down. So, yes, we'll get to see quality Alliance War gameplay today. And with a little luck, I'll be able to finish the final frenzy milestone today. Arena, Ultima 7, Q&A, and more. Zombicino. Send. Perfect warm-up entertainment before UFC. Oh yeah, that's the other thing is I gotta place my bets. What alliance you in? They are called Fantastic 24 Casino Elite. So, We got a lot of alliance war we can do here. So I'll open up with that. Oh. Yeah, I forgot all about that, Jack. But what was I looking for? Good evening, 3088. Oh, right, the bets. I want to put some bets on the fights tonight. Not, for any of you wondering, like, what? He says he needs donations and then he's betting on fights? So, a while ago, I put $100 on this site, and I've just used the same $100 for the entire time. So, don't worry, I'm not spending money to place these bets, just what I have. I put it in a long time ago, and I was like, it doesn't matter whether I make money or lose money, this is my fun. This allows me to care about the fights where I don't actually care about the fighters. Makes it more exciting. So, I am curious on your guys' thoughts on them. What up, Justin? What up, Edgars? What up, Herman? What up, Donald Trump? No, I am super zombie-cino tonight. I got like 5 hours of sleep. My landlord came by to pick up mail, and so we woke up early and, you know, made sure that the house was clean, and so we could, you know, catch up, talk to him about a few things. But, so, yeah, there's a lot of these, so, interesting. Jose Aldo is a big underdog. Rose Namajunas is a big underdog. Oh, no, never mind. No, she's not. Rose is the favorite. Vulcan is the favorite. Okay. And then, Max Holloway and Jorge Masvidal. What's the difference? Oh, it's actually happening in Abu Dhabi. What up, Marble? What up, Johnny Pants? Puppy is good. You hope Masvidal wins? I don't care who wins. I kind of want Masvidal to lose so that he stops being talked about as such a big deal. But I don't care. Like, I wouldn't be mad if he won. I hope the better fighter wins. I think Usman's gonna win. I have 7 Red Star Magneto, 6 Yellow Star until his next event. Should I take him to tier 14? You certainly don't have to, but there aren't that many crazy good mutant characters, and he's definitely among the best mutant characters. Zombie-Cino? Oh, big time Zombie-Cino. You've seen more enthusiasm for Jarcino? You don't understand. I am... What plans for today's stream? Among other things, a lot of Alliance War gameplay. But yeah, it's gonna be super Zombie-Cino today. I apologize. I got like 5 hours sleep. My enthusiasm is gonna be negative. Asian Meat Grinder Alliance? Jesus. Alright, so I'm curious about you guys' thoughts on the fights. For me placing my my bets. So we'll go here. I don't have any thoughts on Amanda versus Paige. But Jessica versus Rose, I think Rose is gonna win. But Rose is already the favorite, so betting on her to win. If I'm gonna do a bet on her to win, I want to do a parlay and bet on another win as well. What do you guys think of Peter Yan versus Jose Aldo? I hope Rose wins too. What do you guys think, Peter Yan and Jose Aldo? I don't expect you guys to know, but I'm just asking what's the general consensus. What do you guys know about these fighters? Yan will win?
I know.
A lot of people saying Yan will win. I mean, Jose Aldo's the fucking man. Like, beating Jose Aldo is not an easy thing to do. Oh, that's interesting. Double Deuce, why do you want... Is it that you want to see Usman lose? Why do you want to see Masvidal win? Like I said, I'm not asking, like, what's wrong with you. Like, I could care less who wins, but... Aldo's too old? Aldo's probably past his prime, but just barely. Like, Aldo's still just one of the fastest, most dangerous. But... Alright. Aldo is a journeyman now. A couple losses and everyone hops off his fight train. Look, I'll never count Aldo out, man. The dude is lightning quick, and he has a lot of experience, a lot of practice. You just want Usman to lose? Why? Do you think he's boring? I don't know him that well. Like, I don't love him, but I don't, as far as I know, I don't have anything against him. I'm average height, I believe. I'm 5'10" and a half. I always include the half because I'm taller than everyone I've ever met who's 5'10", and I'm shorter than everyone I've ever met who's 5'11". I'm like exactly 5'10" and a half. 4-bet, Rose, Yen, Holloway, and Usman. That's a bit too much for my taste. I'll do like a double parlay. I'll go Rose, Yan. I'm gonna trust you guys on Yan. I would have bet Aldo, and then Yan is the favorite. So, Yan is the favorite. Wow, if you bet Rose and Yan, you barely double your money. But I'll go Rose Yan, and then I kind of want to do a separate bet on Aldo. Yan is the real deal. We'll see. Exactly, Paul. But all right, so we'll lock in that one. Okay. It doesn't say. That's weird. We can refresh and see if it accepted it. Things are good. Yeah, please leave a like for Zombicino. 3411 T4s. What do you mean? We'll get some more likes. $10 side bet on Yan versus Aldo. I'm not supremely confident. Like, it's more about the odds. So, like, if I were gonna bet on Aldo, it's less about, like, I think Aldo's definitely gonna win, and more about, like, if the payout is 3-1, I don't think he's a 3-1 underdog. So, I'll bet on Aldo, like, in that instance, if that makes sense. Like... it doesn't say whether it accepted it. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, I think, come on. Confirm. Okay, that bet got accepted. But, no, I get it with the you versus me, but what I'm saying is, like, I'm not confident Aldo's gonna win. I just think that for the amount of money that this website is suggesting they're confident Aldo will lose, I don't think they should be that confident. Like, I think it's like 60-40 Yan, And a lot of people talking about it think it's like 90-10 Yan. Right, like I think could definitely... I think he could definitely... I think Aldo could very reasonably win. I don't know that I think he will win. Like, gun to my head, I think I'll put my money on Yen, but... You know, if I can get 3-to-1 odds on Aldo, I'll take them. So, that's how I do my betting. I don't do my betting based on exactly who I think is going to win. I just look at where I think they're the most wrong. And I'll even if I think someone's less likely to win, if I can get like 5-to-1 on them and I'm like, they, you know, they have a very real chance of winning. So, I'll do that and then I will I might and it's a title match too, so I kind of want to just do a straight bet on Aldo. Like, I'll win 2-to-1 on Aldo if he wins. So, and again, just looking at the other matchups. Win good money if Max wins. I think Max could definitely win, and I think Kamaru will win. So I guess I'll go. Maybe I'll do a parlay on Usman and Volkan. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, just do that. Yeah, don't stand to win a lot, but whatever. Alright, and that's it. That's okay. I want to make, it's lame that I bet on all the favorites, but, it is what it is. Okay, I know now, Dirk. What up, Ken? Good to know, Andre. Good to know. All right, I'm done placing the bets, so we're gonna get on to the Alliance War gameplay here. I'm gonna spend war currency if I'm able to. I need that. I have a buildup of war currency. I don't need that yet, or that. Oops. Well, I'll need that. We have some bio characters coming. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And we'll open these orange gear war orbs. The stream should not be lagging. Yes, Mark, yes, that is correct. Yep, that's a parlay, yep. So I have two bets. One on not sure if I'm sorry, one sec. Doing the PvP tourney this week. Looking like next weekend. Alright. Monday should work. Okay. But alright, so you're like, okay, good. But yeah, so the parlay, I've got well, I already closed it, but I bet on Rose and Yan. So if Rose and Yan win, I win one. And then the other is Volkanovski and Usman. If they win, I win. I don't know about the max quality. But okay. So yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Let me see if I can get chat on screen real quick, and then I'll be back in 2 seconds and we'll get started. But let's see if we can get chat working. Properties. And source. And come on. Hey, we did it. All right, we got chat working. All right. What up, Valley Glen? Okay, back in 2 seconds. Okay. I was like, when is chat gonna stop? It was just filling. But okay, be right back and then we're good. Nope. Nope. Later, man. Later. Alright. Zombicino reporting for stream. So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, what up, Drax? So I did a lot of graphic stuff yesterday. It's not gonna look like much, but we learned a lot about the game and the code and stuff as well. I'm looking into it, but I do want to show you guys what I got done last night. So let me pull it up here real quick. So this is not going to look like much, but this is actually more work than you think. I made icons for all the status effects because I'm doing a video and infographics on the status effects, and that might look like, okay, so you just took them from the game. But I didn't just take them from the game. The game has stuff like the frame is one part, and then the individual icons inside are their own sizes and stuff, and the game assembles it all together. So I went and manually assembled it all. And so yeah, now I have all the status effects, which is pretty cool. This is the new bleed, by the way. That's the old bleed. This is new bleed. So can't wait for new bleed. It's just infinitely better. But yeah, so the project I'm working on is going to involve all those. And then what I actually spent the brunt of yesterday on, I got sidetracked, but I ended up making this. I made a fully customizable ISO 8 module for infographics that looks like this. So I can change the class gem, the various crystals, whether it's
cool.
Yeah, that's like a simplified version of, you know, what it'll look like in the game. But I just made that for infographics, so now I can put that on infographics and show ISO 8 recommendations and stuff. So yeah, I might still change it up a little bit, but that took a lot of time yesterday, but all those elements are nice and clean and can be used in really high resolution and stuff. So thanks. So yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good infographics on the way. By the way, I always it's interesting when I see that question of why does this damn game not have burn? Since when does flame make you bleed? Have you ever been to a burn ward? There's blood everywhere. You bleed a lot. There's a lot of bleeding going on. I don't think so. So first off, also if you haven't seen in Datamine news updates, let's see if here, maintenance on the 14th. The new patch is coming in 3 days.
And also, being burnt doesn't make you lose health over time. Bleeding. Like you can bleed out, you can't burn.
Yep. But no, there's you do a lot of bleeding if you've been burned.
Time to fade away.
Okay, didn't need that. And oh, I'll take some molecular scans. I'm okay with that. Okay. But yeah, we got a lot of Alliance War gameplay to do today. That's the main reason I wanted to stream, is because people always want to see all the Alliance War attacks, and this just happened to be an off war, so I can actually show a lot of Alliance War.
I thought they do off wars.
Yeah,
we don't normally do off wars, but every once in a while they make the call if it's either an alliance that's a lot stronger than us, or you know, just by the time people even start logging on and do their attacks. Like these guys had pretty much all bought max attacks within like the first 20 minutes or something. So
let's see.
what's in reactor? I think the X-Force will still get offense up on spawn in reactor, so I can definitely show you guys. They won't get any of their evades, which is unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure they'll just annihilate this this boosted mercenary team. So
you can still get buffs on spawn in reactor.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. I was just trying to remember if it was. I was trying to remember if it was on spawn or if someone's thing activated it, but I remembered. Also, you're dealing with zombie Xeno today. So it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to see... Okay, I might do that, Golfer Clan. I might do that. But do you guys want to see like a 2K punchdown X-Force and the Mercenaries, or do you want me to wait and see what else we can find? In the meantime, I'll happily take out these Asgardians. I worry though, because it's in Reactor, my symbiote team will have a rougher time. My symbiote team will definitely have a rougher time. I might be able to aim-tron them, but 100k, nah, aim-tron's not happening. My Black Order's on defense. How strong is this team? 461. 461. How strong is 85k Thor? Oh, but it's a giant Hela. Yeah, the giant Hela. The giant Hela, that's not good. And the other two symbiotes will be fast enough. Depending on how it goes, they might be able to get the defense up. We'll give it a shot. X-Men have got that. Yeah, X-Men would beat him for sure. I just want to show what my Asgardian counter team can do, and I think my Asgardian counter team would be able to take this. But yeah, X-Men would beat them. But a 20k punch down with this Asgardian counter should also work. So it's up to you guys. What do you guys want to see?
I'd go symbiote.
Can you try it without Korath?
It can be done without Korath, but I prefer to do it with Korath. I mean, I have Ultron. I can replace Korath with Ultron if I want to.
That's what that. I mean, I guess you could. That loose aim in the dark.
Well, aim is still aim. But yeah, they're better as Aimtron.
Well, they can't punch up on Asgard anymore.
On Asgard, but so what? I don't always use them as an Asgardian counter. I use them as a counter to all sorts of stuff. Place Garth Night Nurse, nah. Use the counter. Alright, we'll try it. I don't think I have any T4s in Korath. But yeah, we're gonna put 5 Red Star Ultimus to the test.
I really wanted you to try it without Korath.
I don't know why.
Good, I think Korath's better used on mercenaries. Like, we can just see they still win.
Oh man, that's such bad luck. Ah, well, okay, so he wasn't taunting, so that's good. But I know he's gonna freaking hit Greg. I just know it. Oh, he hit Greg, but he didn't kill him. That is good. So he won't get offense up, but yeah, he's still got the speed bar. Okay, so he's dead. Good. Good. So now we can do this ability block, which will stop his intentional putting people in his stealth. Okay. Alright, let's steal a bunch of those buffs. I like it. Okay. And then we'll flip that. I need to... Oh, that's not good, though. Hang in there. Carnage can't heal. Carnage is gonna die. Oh, and Venom is dead, too. That's not good. This is unavoidable. So... I do not see Symbiote Spider-Man finishing this off without Carnage. I think this is an L. Yep. Damn, that Hela is ginormous. Yeah. I'm curious if that were replayed with better target selection, if we'd win. I'm not sure. The heal blocks were pretty on point. The fact that Loki picked Venom, anyone else it would have been okay, but the fact that Loki picked Venom meant that neither of the other symbiotes got the defense ups. I bet if I replay that, we get that win. I have no idea, Nick.
Minerva's one of your agents, right?
Yeah, I have a free Minerva. I could bring her in.
Try her and
We'd win if I brought her in instead of Korath. She's gear tier 14. That'd be free.
Fine. Yeah.
I'll do it if we lose again. Okay, so now they don't have anything to spread because they killed Korath, and he served his purpose, so that's okay. Good. This time I can do this, and it doesn't... Wait, why is Carnage still... I don't know why Carnage is still disrupted. Oh, he got re-disrupted from the Hela ult. Right, okay. Alright, so this time we're going to go ahead and stop the... Oh, or not. So much for that. What was that resist? Like, that's not even a strong Sith. But, again, them not getting the defense up. I forgot that the disrupt would be spread, but...
Yo, what's up?
What up? I wonder if I should have used the special... Well, okay, now we have the defense up, so now I believe we'll be in position. Okay, and then this will heal block those two, which is good. So now that they need the healing, but they won't get it. Okay, and this is about where we can like put it on auto, and I might need to do that here pretty soon. I'm gonna throw it on auto and spawn a Greg over there. Yeah, whatever. That's the better one. All right.
Do you know if putting a debuff on Greg on the same move that you kill him will trigger Symbiote's passive?
If the debuff lands before he dies. Like, if it would have debuffed him but he dies, then it won't. But if it happens, I believe it will. Okay, so now we have no Loki.
Depends when they check for Symbiote's passive.
So this might leave Hela alive based on timing. We'll have to see. Oh, okay, there's another kill there. Oh, I should have used that over there, but that's okay. I'm gonna do this real quick just because I need to make sure I get a heal block on Hela, and then we'll do the best we can. Oh man, he's not even close to his heal block. Alright, so we're gonna time out. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, it's a win, but it's a timeout. I will let you know, Ropalicious. Where should I put Kingpin? I don't know.
Marauders are everywhere. Anyhow to go.
Well, they were asking when Emma releases.
Ah. You can go on an Ultimate Scrutiny.
You know who would do better than...
If you really want to use it.
Who would do better than Korath and Ultimus here would be someone who removes stealth. I only know of a few people off the top of my head. Falcon, who is on a team, and Sue, who's on a team. Is there anyone who's... Oh, and like Mystique, but she's on a team. Is there anyone else who...
If Loki's next to Thor, you can spread all the bleeds to him, and you don't get the infinite stuff. That's what I've done the last 2 wars.
Only if Loki's next to Thor.
Yeah, but if he's not, I guess you can. If they're 2 spaces apart, you can hit the Carnage ult with on the person in between, and then go to the game more.
Yeah, but that has to be enough to kill him, which it's not always gonna be. Oh, Hawkeye's a good one. I do have a free Hawkeye. Hawkeye's a very good one. My worry is that Hawkeye wouldn't survive to the point where he would be needed for that. But if he did... But, so this is a win, but also a timeout.
He's got splash to spell as well, so it doesn't even need to be his passive that removes his
Right. Yes, but he has to
You
live.
can use a special as well.
I was only thinking his
living,
special,
living.
but yeah, he would have to be alive.
Oh, his passive removes stealth as well.
Do I have a free vision? I might have a free vision. Don't say Hawkeye Minerva because I still want the Ultimus. Like Ultimus just insta deleting either Thor or Sif is pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I run into that sometimes where it works well. I just do run into the stealth issue. So yeah.
Did Korath get to his ult, or was he only?
Oh, Korath died immediately after his special.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't often happen, but it
I always try
happens.
and get hit. So if you can get the Korath heal block on Hela, then you're usually all right.
It's just these two left, and I want to make sure I take them out, but at the same point in time, it's Disrupt and it's a giant Hela. Yeah, Hand Archer. Hand Archer if that's the only buff on them. Maybe I'll just bring out Vision Minerva. I'll bring out the rest of this team, and should be enough to take them out. I'm trying to do this with just the right amount of force. Operative is free. Storm is free.
I mean, I guess Namor is ult as well, and most stuff.
Well, yeah, no, I'm looking for someone who's a valid free agent. Trooper doesn't have a team. Okay. All right. Logan's dead. How'd she stay stealth? She never got a turn. Yeah, she just kept having her, like, the symbiotes just kept giving themselves turns. So she never got to go. Oh my god. Okay, didn't get the taunt. I'd rather have the offense down. Okay, I'm gonna say already, successful use of scraps. Holy crap. Why? This Hela. That's a gear tier 14 Minerva, man.
Are you still using Sinister Six?
I have them as a full team.
Are they? Do they make it into your top 12 attacks?
Sometimes. Oh my god.
Okay.
And now we don't have Minerva.
So I was gonna say Green Goblin.
No. No, 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 no.
If the symbiotes are taking enough turns, Green Goblin will eventually remove.
No. No, 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 and she resisted the offense down. No. No, no. Oh. When everything goes wrong. Operative can only remove stealth from people they can target with a basic.
Do you want me to repeat what I said?
Maybe.
If you're willing to give up Sinister Six, then Green Goblin will remove stealth eventually if the symbiotes take enough turns.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Oh my god. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck? I absolutely should have. Yeah, Green Goblin's amazing for that. And Green Goblin is easily replaceable on Sinister Six, too. You don't have to run Goblin on Sinister Six.
Also true.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You just made the new Asgardian counter team. He'll literally always, like, wow. He will make that team. How did I not put this together? Alright, you're on the tier list stream. That's such a good idea. Yeah.
I always have good ideas, man.
Well,
Easy, Brett.
yeah.
Easy.
Watch she just like ults on turn 1 before any of them goes. What's a good idea? Goblin. Using Green Goblin, you'll never run into an issue of people stealthing. That is not true. He removes a positive effect on any Spider-Verse turn, I believe.
Correct.
And if that's the case, then the symbiotes will just keep removing buffs. They'll never have any buffs. That's not just a good idea, it's a fucking fantastic idea. Literally, they'll never have any positive effects. Oh, you asshole.
Me or someone in the game?
The fucking hella.
Oh. I'm also an asshole, to be fair, so it's understandable confusion.
What the hell, Hawkeye? Dude, he couldn't kill Greg with a basic. Goblin's focus sucks?
Not a big goblin.
Oh well. You don't want to have a giant goblin. So, I'll see what's in the other room, and then I might go back. I'm willing to buy extra attacks, because we had so many fuck-ups. 369... So, it looks like the strongest mercenary team I'm going to find is this one anyway. So, I'll gladly use X-Force to just wipe the floor with them, even in Reactor. The arrow went right through his ribs? Alright, that's fair. That's fair. That's a good point. Yeah, they could theoretically target a Greg, but if they keep taking turns, they'll strip a stealth.
And also, he always targets 2 people.
How big is your little green goblin? It doesn't matter. Like they'll get so many turns. I won't have to make him very big because he'll get so many chances, and you get plenty of time.
Well, he still has to stay alive.
Yeah. He has to be big enough to not.
Know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has to. I don't think his passive stays around after he's dead.
No, he has to be big enough to not die, but that's it.
And he has to have enough focus as well.
Well, but he gets a lot of chances, so that's less important. Bomb. Wait,
hey, yo,
what?
What's up, Derek?
Why'd she lose her offense up? Oh, good. 2-turn ability block. Fuck you. But she doesn't have her offense up, which is unfortunate, but fuck all of you. 3 down, 2 to go. That's, yeah. Ooh, got the disrupt. You wish you were taunting. I'll say
Was it punch up or punch down?
2K punch down.
Okay.
In reactor. And they're boosted.
Oh.
It just doesn't matter. Like, they just... this team destroys mercenaries. It's as simple as that. GG. It's not on Goblin's turn, it's on any Spider-Verse turn. Every time Carnage goes, every time Venom goes, every time Symbiote Spider-Man goes, anytime any of them go, buff strip attempt, buff strip attempt, buff strip attempt, buff strip attempt. So it's inevitable. You're gonna get, even with crap focus, you're gonna get it. Because it's just gonna try over and over and over and over and over.
Hey, yo, Khasino, are you gonna ever try playing Fortnite?
No, I've tried it before. Alright, so I guess we'll go after this Asgardian team, see what's behind it. I'm Zombie Khasino. I need you guys to know what you're talking about, so I don't have to. But yeah, Goblin is the play, man. Goblin is the play. Not having the Korath Ultimus to instantly kill Thor is a bummer, but you're gonna destroy Sif, so it's okay. And it might even be worth just combining them. Like, it might even be worth running like Rhino or something, and not Ultimus, and just, you know. Or even Mysterio with the heal block, something like that. Could probably make a Spider-Verse team that counters his Guardians real hard. Obviously, I have Gear Tier 14 Vulture. He'd be good for turn me to rewind. I don't know, Kioma. I don't know. Who are we fighting? The Asgardians? I'll probably X-Men these Asgardians. They got 3 Gear Tier 14s, though. Let's try this. If we can keep Cyclops alive, we can do this. Could get messy, but let's see what happens. Why are you giving me that number, Raffalicious? How big does Negasonic Teenage Warhead need to be for X-Force to be effective on mercenaries? Big enough for her ult's damage times 2.25 to drop oh shit. They literally...
Someone below 50 is the rest of that sentence.
Yes, they killed Psylocke though. That sucked. But yes, what Livepool said.
Khasino's Negasonic is pretty good against most mercenaries, I'd venture a guess.
Yeah, mine is stronger than she needs to be. God damn it, of course he hit the Greg.
Is it possible to make a mercenary team that your Negasonic won't drop below 50?
You would have to leave off Bullseye, Killmonger, Korath, Sniper, and Lieutenant. So it is.
No, I meant can you make them big enough so that your Negasonic won't drop them below 50? I don't.
Oh.
Would doubt it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. What? Oh no. Cyclops gonna die even with that deflect. No, just don't die. Oh, and then she gets stunned. Motherfucker, man. I'm just not having any luck. Psylocke being the one to die so that she can't save anyone else who would have been fine. And then Dark Phoenix getting stunned anyway. Never lucky.
It seems to always be that Zombie Xeno is really bad luck.
It could be.
That's just a coincidence.
I mean, Psylocke was the first to die, so could be. Could be.
That's not horrendous luck. That's still a 1 in 5.
Right. I mean, 20% though. I'd argue that's horrendous luck. Yeah,
Maybe.
Korath going after Negasonic is horrendous luck. It's 1 in 5, but it's horrendous luck because Taskmaster follows up and steals her offense up anyway. So, but yeah, I'd say that's pretty horrendous luck. We would have been fine there if it was anyone else. 1 evade and Cyclops would have lived to ult, and then everything would have been fine.
I think horrendous is
M7, this is an off war.
You were unlucky, but
M7, this is an off war. I can get. I'd argue 20% is horrendous luck. I think that constitutes it. But I can actually get all clean attacks in a war whenever I want. So with the exception of this war, which is an off war, since I've joined this alliance, we've only lost a single war, and the one war we lost, I was MVP. So I operate within my means, if that makes sense. So you're seeing an off war where I'm telling you like, oh, maybe we can win this, maybe not. You're saying if only they would yell at me. Why? We've won every war I've participated except the one we lost was everyone's fault but mine. Not to say it was definitely everyone else's fault, but if I'm MVP, it was not my fault. So, no, it's been all victories and me MVP on the one defeat. Get out of here. Go blame someone else. I don't know why you guys are trying to put this on me. This is an off war. We're fucking around. We don't plan off wars. We occasionally declare off wars, but we don't plan off wars. But if you guys want me to definitely not fail attacks, then it'll just be all boring attacks. I'll just do a bunch of punch downs. If that's what you guys want to see. I don't care.
That's stupid.
Well, make up your mind. I agree, it's stupid. That's why I take risky matches.
Today. You really don't like being called a bad player, do you? You get so much more sensitive about that than any other insult.
Because I'm not.
Yeah, but you're also not a child molester, but you don't care if someone calls you a child molester.
Right, because that's not an opinion. They would have to provide proof, of which there is none.
Okay, people call you a asshole a lot. That's an opinion. You don't care about that.
Because he is one. He stands by it.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's true.
But I basically, I've built my channel around I don't care if you like me or not. You're not going to find better guide content. Like, I am going to teach you more about the game than any other channel, and I am going to make you a better player than any other channel, even if you don't enjoy the process of learning it. So when people undermine that...
Yeah, but if someone thinks that you're a bad player, you're not going to persuade them otherwise by saying, well, got really unlucky here, and then this is what happened here.
I'm just
not going to listen to that.
That's not necessarily true.
I think it mostly is.
It's true in some cases, but I have been able to like I just demonstrate like it's different when you show people the odds. So when someone's like, "Oh my god,"
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No one gives a shit about the odds.
Yeah, they do. You're out of your mind.
Well, okay, when you showed the odds of Ultimus getting ability blocked, did anyone give a shit?
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was funny.
Oh, this team doesn't work.
Some people just said this team doesn't work.
Oh, this team doesn't work.
No, some people did. Some people were like, I have a fully functioning frontal lobe, and I've been running the team and it's been working. Oh no, this is in, well, that only lasts for one turn. I bet Power Armor can still do this, even with the defense up only lasting for one turn. Let's find out. Next War Challenge, 1 or less fails, but they all have to be reasonable attacks, no ridiculous punch downs. How much money you putting on the line, Dirk? Thinks because he cares, everyone cares about the odds? Let me rephrase then. If you can't grasp the concept that I lost because something that has a 5% chance of happening happened, I don't care what you think of me as a player. Because you're not gonna...
You do care, though.
Not really.
You absolutely do care. You endlessly try and persuade them that you're unlucky.
If they're willing to engage me in the conversation, but I'm not, to a degree, like, there's a reason I'm not, like, kept up at night over people saying that, and it's because if people don't want to listen to that, then, you know, they're just gonna be ignorant. But if they want to go out and spread ignorance...
That's such bullshit. It does keep you up for night.
Nah, get out of here. Now you're just trolling. $10 on it?
I'm genuinely not.
Double or nothing.
You started getting really upset every time your Ultimus team lost because you were worried that people, like, you almost refused to use them because you were worried that people were going to think it didn't work. Right.
Well, I mean, I was upset because the statistical likelihood, like, just because it wasn't representing it. Think about being in your position where you're trying to demonstrate that there's an equal chance of a coin flip landing heads or tails, and then it's 9 tails out of 10, and everyone goes, obviously quarters always land on tails and you never get heads. Wouldn't you eventually get frustrated going, that's not what I'm trying to show you. I know that's what you're seeing.
I would get frustrated, but you're trying to claim that you don't get frustrated by it.
No, I claim that there's a limit to it, which is after a certain point, if someone's gonna keep going, dude, we all saw it clear as day, 10% chance of heads when you flip a coin. At a certain point, unlike, like, I might stand there all day with the person going, you are bad, here's why you're bad. But the person saying that, after a certain point, I go, all right, man, yep, 10% chance of heads, go tell your friends. Fuck off.
Your limit with that person is higher than mine would be.
My
Mine would
limit
be
with
to
all
immediately
people.
Say, don't watch me then.
My limit with all people is higher than yours. Uh-oh. He should be dead. That's not good.
I do think you spend way too long arguing with people that just aren't going to budge, even when you're right, which is most of the time. Sometimes you got to cut your losses.
Yeah. So we were able to kill Red Skull, but not get the win, because that Red Skull was too tanky. Oh yeah, we want a PvP ya? Come on, stop being salty and enjoy PvP. Oh no, no PvP today. This is Zombie Khasino. Trying to prove 50-50 and it lands on its edge. That's a different thing. What T4s you putting on Ultimus? Mine is fully T4'd. How good is Ultimus with the 5 red star, and did you max out all his T4s? Very good, and yes. Alright, I'll clean up that fight. Oh no, I won't. I'm not buying a war pack of shame for that. It's an off war. But Dirk, 20 bucks minimum, and I'll make sure I have 1 or fewer fails.
Fails in what? What's the bet, sir?
Oh, an alliance war. I don't know why he's convinced that I
Don't you already have more than one fail?
No, not this war. The very next
okay.
war.
Yeah.
The very next war, I have to have 1 or fewer attack fails.
Oh, yeah, I reckon you could do that.
Of course I could do that. Well,
Yeah, just
yeah, basically, Kioma, only because for some reason they're making the suggestion that I'm not capable of it, which they're asking to lose money. So I said, what's the bet?
What's your TCP like in the alliance?
I think I'm the top.
Towards the top, right?
I think I'm the top.
Yeah. So you can just do punch downs.
I do want to PvP you guys, Raffalicious, but today is not the day. My brain is barely functioning. I'm on like 5 hours of sleep. I'm not doing anything right today. I woke up really early only to find out that this war isn't that important. But I needed to reset my
actually start
schedule. They officially start at 6:30 a.m. I wake up by 8:30 a.m.
What? 6:30 a.m.?
I know. I wake up by 8:30 a.m. to
That's
participate
crazy.
in them, but I went to bed at 3 a.m. So
Damn.
yeah. Yeah, ridiculous punch downs not
Did
allowed.
they change?
I don't think it would be entertaining content. I think it would be playing it super safe. You don't always want to play it super safe. There are reasonable risks to take. Yes, part of the bet, no ridiculous punch downs. Yes. Come on, 20 bucks, I'm in. I'll do it next war.
I'd love if it turns out to be an empty alliance.
You may not sleep. I'm just, look, we talked about, I'll PvP you guys if you want. I don't trust myself to win. I'm happy to throw characters at you guys. But. If I were another streamer, I wouldn't have streamed today. But I wanted to at least show you guys some Alliance War gameplay and take a look at the offers and stuff. You know, be on here for a little bit. But yeah, I'm fucking tired. Well, new items are available in supplies. I'll give it a minute. I know, store reset. We need some more likes. That's what we need. Can we get some likes up in here? Need some likes on this stream.
My bad, I forgot.
Was that heroes? No. There's heroes. 50 Colossus shards? Yeah, these offers for the 50 shards are a good value. Okay, do that donation. Claim that. Alright, what time is it?
1 a.m.
Yeah. I'm trying to give it a couple minutes before I actually refresh. I think I'll do this though. I'll grab this. Oh, I'll grab this too.
Did you finish the milestones yet? Or are you still got some?
No, today. Today, most likely. Definitely tomorrow, if not today, but today, most likely.
I'm going to finish them today as well. I've only got 600 left. 600 points left. Could get it with a blue orb. And it's going to take Ebony, Black Bolt, and Ultron to get 14. I guess.
Oh, that's delicious. You just want to be blitzing.
Yep. Well, I don't need to blitz that, man.
Right.
Probably the energy will be enough, probably.
Oh, even better. Okay, let's we'll reset here. Hopefully that gave it enough time for the offers and stuff to show up. Man, I'm fucking tired. Come on, we gotta have at least 10% likes. I wanna see 200 likes.
You got 2,000 people watching?
Believe so.
Damn.
Yeah,
But
1,982.
apparently they don't like the stream though.
Probably because they saw you.
Or heard you. What up, Chris?
I don't think they like mommy and daddy fighting.
Shut up, daddy.
How do we go from first date questions to mommy and daddy? I missed a step.
You
Just
cool
a
with
big
being a mummy, right?
weird.
One of my favorite bits from Mark Norman is he's on a date with a woman and she goes, you know, I bet we'd have really, really cute kids. And he goes, you know, I bet we'd have crazy sex. And she goes, whoa, slow down, we just met. And he went, slow down, you're 9 months ahead of me.
That's funny.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's just a great line. Alright, I guess we'll, what was that gold offer? I'm gonna go back and see what that was. You tired? It's 2 a.m. I've been up with the demon child since 6 a.m. I'll say this, my girlfriend is not the girl I love when you wake her up on 5 hours of sleep. If you wake my girlfriend up on 5 hours of sleep, you have to be prepared to perform an exorcism. Oh, what up? What up from Serbia?
Did you get any infographics done there?
I got sort of. So I got sidetracked doing something for future infographics, but I got components for 2 different sets of infographics done. So progress on infographics were made, but completed infographics were not produced. But I made a completely configurable ISO 8 module. So now if I want to put ISO 8 for a character on an infographic, I can just plug in which crystal, you know, whether it's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which class in the gem, what level class, all that is all made already.
Classic ENTP behavior. Start things and finish nothing.
Well, I mean, that is done. What infographics that'll end up going on, I don't know. But once I saw those files, I was like, let me do this. And then I found what I was looking for the status effects, and I did as much of it as I could until I had to stream. I would still be working on the status effects stuff, but the status effects video and infographic is literally my next project. And oh, and I also found the file that I needed to reference that has all the specifics on how the status effects work, so I can make sure I'm listing all the traits. I'm gonna go into... I'm gonna have in one video, it's gonna be a new player guide, and it's gonna talk about how focus first resistance works and how every status effect works specifically, including like how they interact with one another and things like that. So for example, just to see how much you've been paying attention, name a status effect that if you flip it, it becomes something else, but then if you flip it again, it doesn't go back to what it was originally.
All of them that aren't the 3 main ones.
Let's see. That may be true.
Oh, actually, I think regen
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Is the fourth one that does.
Yep, you're right. You're right. Regen does. Correct. You're right.
So like counter goes to... What's counter go to?
Pro tip, start with the
Ability
debuff.
block.
Start with the debuff. So, counter does not go to ability
so
block.
Heal block goes to death proof.
Ability block goes
Yeah,
to
you're right,
counter,
yeah.
and then counter goes to
Goes
bleed.
to counter, and then it goes to bleed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heal block goes to death proof, and then death proof goes to bleed.
So it's the 3 main ones and bleed itself, because...
You mean
all the ones
regen?
go to bleed.
Oh, if
No,
you're
start
talking
with the
debuff. Yeah.
Yeah, bleed goes to regen and back to bleed.
Yep. But so, yeah, it's gonna have all that. It's gonna have what they flip to, how they interact, how long they last, whether they stack, all the numbers for what bleed does at every level, just everything. It's just gonna be like, hey, are you new to the game? Let me explain all the status effects to you. And it's gonna be very helpful. We're seeing so many new players joining the game, so I wanna make some content that is useful to people who've been playing for a while, but is also supremely useful to new players. And I feel like status effects is the best way. And no one else really has a truly comprehensive status effect guide. So in MSF, all things end in bleed. Most things end in bleed. I'll leave that for you to decide, Dirk. I'll just ask you once I start. I'll just ask you, does this work out? How status effects interact with each other, how offense up, defense up change bleed damage if they do. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, it will. If you're wondering, by the way, offense up and down affect the bleeds. So a bleed gets saved as it gets applied. What I mean by that is if you have offense up when you apply a bleed, and then your offense up gets removed, the bleed was logged when you had offense up. So it's an offense up bleed. Even if it gets flipped into an offense down, that has nothing to do with it. It's about what you had when you applied it saves the amount of damage to it. Whereas defense up and defense down have absolutely nothing to do with bleed. Bleed completely ignores that. It also completely ignores armor, completely ignores barrier. We want a PvP? Okay, let me finish my raid and then you can whoop my ass. Man, I need to sleep.
I have no idea where I am.
That's not good.
I only know where I am because I'm always there.
I
What does
literally just
barrier
started
do?
walking off in a random direction.
Barrier is like extra health bar. Barrier is basically health in addition to your normal health bar. Apocalypse, I'm already capable of doing this. I opt not to because stream likes seeing, like, I enjoy taking risky attacks because winning a risky attack is exciting. Like, this, here's how the stream would be if I only took safe attacks. I'd go, alright, we're gonna win this match. And then we'd win. And then I'd go, alright, I'm gonna use this team and we're gonna win this match as long as we don't have horrendous RNG. Okay, I won this one too. And that's what it would be. It's more fun if the match I'm doing, I'm like, they'll probably win, but I'm not 100, you know, I don't know quite how this is gonna go. Let's find out. Let's see if this will work. In theory, this should work. You know, it's just more fun.
Do you know what's not fun though? You explaining why you're unlucky every time you lose.
Well, don't you want to know why something fails? So you know, like if I hadn't, that's how you figure out counters, right? If I go, man, this works every single time except when this happens, or you know, whatever, there's a low chance. But like, there's one thing about, you know, knowing, if you know it's a very unlikely reason for a loss, then it still makes a good story. Like I think it's still clip worthy if you're like, wow, a fucking 2 5% chances back to back cost me that match. Wow, that's a crazy loss. Like, I don't even mind losing like that. You know, I mind, but you get what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna lose to 2 crazy back-to-back 5% chances, that's pretty ridiculous. I'm willing, I'll show that footage. When people go, why'd you do that attack? You lost. Be like, try to recreate that, asshole. So that's the first part. But, also, that's how you figure out the fixes, though. If I go, man, I just keep running into, you know, if the wrong person gets heal blocked, this all falls apart, and that's when, you know, sometimes it's me, sometimes
a voice chat and suggests the solution.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's me. You act like I've never, I haven't pioneered things. I don't invent every great team. I wish I could say I'm the super genius who's invented every great hybrid team, but I throw in some hybrid teams that catch on. I will say, me and Seaton at the same time developed the OG Tech team.
Sure, at the same time. What Edison said.
Believe what you want. Yeah, I could do Shuri Green Goblin with the symbiotes when Emma comes out. Certainly could.
You've just given up on Wakanda now, haven't you?
No. I'd like to keep them together if possible. Unless you say
That's
otherwise,
right.
we're going to
That's
assume it was
together.
because you were unlucky. No need to keep saying it every single time. Well,
Maybe you will, but most people won't.
I also say it because every once in a while I'm wrong. Like, there's been times where I'm like, ah, man, so unlucky. What are the odds that, you know, so-and-so got targeted with this ability? And then someone will point out, like, oh, well, if you remember on War, that person goes after whoever has the highest damage. And then I'm like, oh, you're right. You know, I was doing this, I sincerely believing I was unlucky, and in reality, that person's gonna get targeted every time. I'm glad I said something and made an idiot of myself, because now, not that I like sounding like an idiot, but okay, now I won't fuck it up next time. Now I know. So, things like that. My favorite thing about having a large community of people who are passionate about the game is that it brings good ideas to the top of the heap. They don't have to all be my ideas. We're all working together. I'm the people's whale. We do this for everyone's benefit. So if one person in chat has a good idea, everyone gets the benefit from it. That's the idea. I wish, I don't know any individual who can run their own channel and be like, I will always have the best teams. The devs can't even do that. They try. They fail. Wait, did Duarctic actually make a video about it months ago? That's the kind of shit that makes me feel dumb. Just going, wait, they figured that out how long ago?
It's okay to be dumb, Khasino.
I do not agree.
It's not a choice.
Well, I'll argue that. To some degree, it's out of your control, but you can. There's things you can do to prevent arriving at the conclusion that you've made dumb decisions. I don't mind if you post the link to it, but I don't know if YouTube will let you. You might have to send it to a mod. Could be the perfect war video. I can make the perfect war video every week. Sure, I'll record all battles. Why do you want to see it? I'm happy to do it. I tell you guys how to do it. Matt, thank you for the sponsor. Well, that's not good. Oh wow, that killed him? Okay, well. It sounds like he's questioning my ability to do it, which is why I'm gonna make him pay for that. Like, you think it'll be fun? Well, then why don't you do it? You can have a war matchup where you don't lose any matches and you don't take ridiculous fights. It'll be fun to see. Just make it happen. Like I said, I'm happy to do it. Like, deal for 20 bucks, deal. But I'm just saying, if you want to see it, I don't see why you can't. If you can't, then we need to sit down and have a talk. Well, Kioma, the thing is, we've made it a bet. I agree that it's a dumb bet, but for some reason, Dirk thinks it's a warranted bet. When they fail symbiote punch downs and war in Asgard, is there a specific trap to avoid? I would need to know what other two people they're using, but depending on what you use, the issue I run into when there's a fail is if the Hela is giant and you get stuck just not getting Gregs to spawn in the right place, Hela gets stuck in stealth, and like if she resists the heal blocks you try to put on her, you can have really bad RNG. But I think with the Goblin inclusion, I think we'll be fine. I think Goblin will completely solve that problem. I want to see it, but I don't see why it wouldn't. The Link is actually versus Hydra. Okay, that's completely different. But it's the same principle. It's that the symbiotes keep taking tons of turns and not letting the enemy have any buffs. So are the symbiotes plus Goblin reliably... Well, they're probably reliably punching down on Hydra. We already knew that. How's Green Goblin's focus? It's not bad. The thing is, you can put pretty easy defense downs on people. So, when they have defense downs, their resistance isn't too crazy. But again, it doesn't even matter. Like, people keep saying, how's the focus? But I'm telling you, it won't matter because you get so many chances. So even if Green Goblin's focus is so bad that he's only going to remove the buffs a third of the time, it's not going to matter. You're going to get 9 opportunities. Every Spider-Verse turn. Where you get stuck in a loop is your symbiotes keep going over and over and over and over and over and over before the enemy gets a turn. And you never get them out of stealth. But if your symbiotes just keep going and going and going, you're gonna get it. It really, like, obviously don't use like a level 1 Green Goblin, but I'm telling you, it's not an issue. Oh, I'm not trying to talk you out of doing it, Dirk. I'm just... Keoma's saying it like I'm charging you to do it. Like I said, I just care that we win. So that's why you'll notice that in wars, like, I just care whether or not we win. I don't care if I'm MVP. So I try to make sure I'm doing everything we can so that we win, which is why we've had nothing but war victories, except for the one war defeat where I was MVP, where I tried to do everything we could for us to win. So I don't care about my numbers, I care about winning. In fact, it's to my advantage. I actually prefer, well, so Keoma, he did put a limit on, like, no outrageous punch downs, but I agree anyone can do it. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know anymore.
In fact, you care more.
Oh, about experimenting, because it's not always quality experimenting. Sometimes just like maybe I can get away with like a slick win here just for fun, for my own amusement or whatever it is. But most of the time, it's I want to try this and see how reliable it is, and if it fails, no harm, no foul. But if it succeeds, I found a new counter team.
Do you want to know some good news?
Go on.
I found where I am again.
Hooray!
I'm glad you're not lost.
Thank you. I was a bit
Oh,
worried
he's
for a
still
while.
lost. He's just not geographically lost. Only the orange level above green? Huh? What? I don't even know what he means. Only that, huh? Oh yeah. I should have guessed at that. Who's replacing your goblin on the Sinister Six? So mainly I don't use the Sinister Six, but anyone can. There's so many characters that can. Kingpin can. Shuri can. Just a lot of people can. It is as confirmed as it can be from from our position that Insane Native is no longer with us. Like I said, I've heard from multiple of his alliance mates who are all stating the same thing, saying that they heard it from members of his family on Facebook, so. Yeah, Negasonic's ult. So here's the thing about Negasonic's ult. While you don't have to have it T4'd, T4'ing it is the difference between only being able to do small punch-ups on mercenaries versus being able to do big punch-ups on mercenaries. So, in that regard, it's more essential today than ever before. Like, once the stronger, as people get stronger and stronger Negasonics, it gets less and less important. But for today, it's very important. Thank you very much, career development.
And also, once more and more mercenary counters come out, I think they become less important.
Well, they still might be. I mean, how big is Big Punch Up? I'd say on the low end, 60k. On the low end, 60k. Maybe more. It really comes down to the Taskmaster and the weakest person. And when I say the weakest person, I don't mean like lowest power number, I mean like lowest health. It depends on who Negasonic can drop that low. That's for the Negasonic ult. That's the big one. Are there sufficient targets for her to drop very low? Actually, I'll do this. And then oh, not him. Where? You. But yeah, Negasonic needs a really weak person. Well, she needs the person with the lowest health will determine. She has to be just strong enough to drop them below 50, and then depending on how strong Taskmaster is, will determine whether or not X23 can take him out after she's done her special and her ult. So, what does Taskmaster matter? Just, you have to make sure that you're able to kill him with the X23 special and ult. He'll probably be fine, but if the Taskmaster is ginormous, I'm speaking like if it's really imbalanced. Like, my mercenary team is very imbalanced. I just have a giant Taskmaster. And if you have a giant Taskmaster and the people attacking in you have not that big of an X23, if he can survive X23, then they can turn it around. So. Oh yeah, she does get crazy focus. He'll probably be ability blocked anyway. Well, you say that. So the thing is, if Lieutenant keeps healing him up, even though he's ability blocked, if Lieutenant keeps healing him up, and if Riot Guard gets up and going, because Riot Guard won't be ability blocked. If Riot Guard is taunting and defense upping, Taskmaster might live. So, if Taskmaster is too big, yeah, he'll be constantly assisting as well, and he, you know. But anyway. But no, you really want Taskmaster down before Riot Guard is able to taunt. Alright, let's look at these offers for today. What we got? Yeah, same old, same old. Very worth. I wish I didn't have them at 7. Super good. Huh. This is worth a select 4. They've done $35 for Elite 4 before, but they've also done $35 for Elite 5, and I think they're down to $20 for Elite 4. So, yeah, this offer's alright. It's not a must-buy. It's pretty standard pricing for this, but, if there's someone you really want that you can take to 4-star and it'll make a big difference, not a terrible purchase. Again, $30 for 100 of these seems to be the new standard, which is reasonable enough. Like, you can just wait a week if you're a late game player and get those, but not bad. Ooh, a $5 mega. A $5 mega. $5 mega's good. Look at that. $5 mega's pretty good. Oh, wow. This is a smart offer by them. They're going to make a lot off this. Holy crap. They're going to make a lot off that. Yeah, that's standard. 2 or 3 of any support. It says, oh, okay. Alright. Only if you don't have, that only makes sense to buy if you don't have a good amount of them at that. And then this is standard. This is probably worth more than the 99 cents to buy. But that's it. Now I'm done, so. Dealing with Phoenix, Stealth, and Arena if you're not using Sinister. Falcon. Invisible Woman.
Khasino, you got a second YouTube chat now? Is he still here? No. He posted a link to another channel. I think he's got a second one.
Maybe. Just trying to free up some space on the old contact list. I'm not sure how many of these people even still play. I think most of them still do.
That was quite an oversight of yours, but just accepting everyone in the first day.
Yeah. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that.
Did you know there was a maximum?
No. I found that out after the fact.
That's more reasonable then.
And I just thought it would be a fun way of like, hey, if you showed up on this stream and you happen to see me adding people, you have the best chances of getting on my buddy list. Yeah, 3088 Gaming is back. You should let him tell you. Apparently he's back. So.
Is he was in chat earlier.
Yeah, he's been talking to me.
He said he took some time away to focus on himself, and now he's back.
I don't think it updates names or alliances until... Wait, Craxy? No, Craxy's in my current alliance. Unless it showed him in a different one. I guess we just blew up our room.
As he said, he's going back to content creation.
I believe so.
That's good.
Watching Cull try multiple times to land his attacks, but he's blind for all of them. Super fun. Khasino versus Kidsino verse. I know you said no verse battle, Khasino, but please. Why?
Yeah, exactly. Why, Hector?
Oh, you're here. Khasino, have you got a second channel?
Oh no, I do not have a second channel because mine's not even big enough yet.
Huh.
I wish people could subscribe.
What's the one that you just posted in myself? Is that your main one?
Oh yeah, I was promoting my channel. No, that's my first one. That's the one I'm trying to like.
That's my
No,
first
It
one.
yeah.
didn't have. No, I didn't see any MSF videos, so I just assumed it was no.
Yeah, if you're
Nah.
promoting non-MSF content, you should probably do it on other streams. I thought you were going to be making Marvel Strike Force content.
I do make Marvel Strike Force content. It's just that I stream
Alright.
every day Fortnite. That I stream so many times because it always logs out for me. You have to go like all the way to the bottom, and then you'll see my Marvel Strike Force videos. I have like 10 videos.
You can re-edit your channel so that you can put a playlist as like the top thing, if that makes sense. And
Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna do that right now.
yeah, you have to make a playlist and then put the Marvel Strike Force videos in the playlist, and then you can tell it to show the playlist up at the top. I actually need to do that because I don't like all the live streams being the first thing people see when they come to the channel, because people are like, what's this Khasino channel all about? And they just see only like 3-hour videos and they're like, I'm out.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
I've been needing to do that for a while. GG. Kidsino is totally Yaya from Sandlot. I don't remember that well enough. Oh man, I'm like falling asleep in my chair. I'm kind
Go
of.
to bed.
I will. I'm almost done. I'm just sitting here thinking like, why did I stream? In theory, it was like, I get to do so many war attacks. Everyone's gonna love it. And then it's just like, why are you losing? Why'd you lose that one too? Why'd you lose that one too? And I'm going, why? Why did I stream this? What am I doing?
Even though you're in potato mode, had you not done that match, you and Lipo would have not been able to figure
Right.
out the whole
See?
Green Goblin thing. So
You're absolutely right.
Damn it,
Oh.
Liverpool.
Livepool is gonna ride out his one good idea in the last 10 years forever.
I've had so many good ideas.
Uh-huh.
You're an asshole.
I suppose you did opt to hang out at this stream and learn from my gameplay, so I guess that's another of your good ideas.
Fuck you.
the backhanded compliment.
I do want to do Patty's review, but today is not the day. Today is not the day. I can be up for it tomorrow, but I don't want to. I don't want to waste someone's T4s. I think I do remember telling him I'd be available for it today, but I was not planning on being up till 3 a.m. and I don't want to be irresponsible. One basic and all the immunities are gone. Oh, they all have defense anyway. There we go. That hurt, not enough. This, on the other hand. Yeah, you wish. Watching Ebony get strangled by another Ebony is pretty satisfying, I must say. Anyone else enjoy that as much as I did? Watching Ebony being held up by his neck squirming. It's pretty good.
I do like that kill animation, actually.
Yeah, but watching it happen to Ebony. A little taste of his own medicine. Thunk.
I was really hoping he was gonna do the whole, you know, sharpening the things and flying them.
Sorry, Rothlicious. You know I want to PvP you. Where are you at on all the days? Like, if you yesterday, the day before, like, where were you any of those days? Why are you only free on the day where I got 5 hours sleep? This is rigged.
Is there a good reason your alliance starts war so early?
They get the most wins there. We were in top 50 last war season. And that was with me only on board for half a war season. Imagine what we can do with me on board for a whole war season.
Probably less.
How much you want to bet?
Where did you come?
On your mom's chin? What?
Jesus Christ.
That was pretty fucking smooth.
Where did we place?
Oh, you
43rd?
You went. I saw. Didn't you go 6-0? So surely you have to do worse.
No, we did not go. No. Not only did we not go 6-0, we didn't even go 5-1. We went 4-2.
We went 4-2 and came 42nd.
43rd, but yeah.
43rd. That's insane.
So imagine what we can do if we go 5-1 or 6-0.
Okay, I am not taking that bet then.
That's
I might have taken it if you'd gone 5-1, but
I mean, we went 5-1. Take the bet.
how does the scoring work that you get 4-2 and came 43rd? Like, that's insane. It shouldn't work like that, surely.
Well, we did get full clears on the 2 that we lost, or at least 1 that we lost. I don't know about the other. I assume they got full clears on the other that they lost. So 6 full clears is a lot of points, and then 4 of those get the extra points. Oh,
There must be more than 42 alliances that went 5-1 then.
That's great, Jack. You had the who the fuck is that guy? Because full clears in gold 4. Yeah. That league. That league.
Yeah, so the league bonuses, isn't it?
So, yeah. I want platinum. We're so close to platinum. Gotta get platinum. I forget what you need to jump up, but 1200 plus, and we're almost at 1100. But we're probably like another few months away from platinum. I wish we could just get everyone on board with like spending hard for a month, and just let's get freaking platinum. Ugh. Diamond is what you should strive for. I want diamond. I just want I want platinum first, obviously. I do. So the thing is, with the way it's set up, we're eventually gonna get diamond. We can't not get diamond, but we're just based on like where we rank in terms of how powerful the other alliances are. We can just only progress so quickly, and there aren't that many alliances that. Firstly, there aren't that many alliances for us to punch up on to go faster. And then the alliances that we actually could get points off by punching up on, the farther you go towards the top end, like, it gets more and more stretched. Like, if you're in Silver 2, your average Silver 3 alliance is not necessarily, you know, more than a couple mil bigger than you. By the time you're in Gold 4, I don't know for sure, but I feel like pretty much any Platinum 1 alliance is going to be quite a bit bigger than us. Just because once you get towards the top, it just starts getting stretched like crazy, so.
How exactly do the trophies work? Is it always the same for a win, always the same for
No, you get more, you win more and lose more based on the league of the person that you faced.
Ah.
So.
Interesting. There's always more for a win than a loss, isn't there? So as long as you're going at least 50-50, you're always going to progress.
Yes, as long as you keep going 50-50, you'll progress. There are Platinum alliances lower than yours. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm curious how many and how much lower. And that was just one example, but my point is, most of the alliances that, it's just different. Our punch-ups are more exaggerated on the higher end. High-end punch-ups get ridiculous.
In terms of percentage, though, it's lower.
Well, if you go low enough, then you run into just casual alliances where even at 30 mil punch-ups, they're still losing. Like where we're at, we will never win a 30 mil punch-up. It'll never, ever, ever happen because to be in this league, they're good enough and they're that big. So.
It's a beautiful night sky tonight. No clouds anywhere.
11 mil higher than you is the lowest plat you see.
The lowest. Yeah, so.
Is 11 mil up. And 11 mil up, unless they're really bad, we're not going to win. 11 mil where we're at is just, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen unless they really suck or they take the war off or something. What Dirk said, we don't schedule off wars, we just wait till we see one of those 10 mil punch ups and then we go, this is our off war.
There's either a really fast moving star or a really high place. There has to be a plane that's ridiculously high.
No, he meant yeah, M7, he meant
Quick, tell me, what does he mean?
energy, saving energy. Shut up. I'm thinking, I'm in a PvP match. God, you guys are mean. I don't even want to be doing this.
Oh, did we hurt your feelings?
Yes. But I have a plan.
What's your favorite type of tree?
What the fuck, Lightful?
Bonsai.
Ooh. Is that a serious answer, or are you just trying to be as abstract as possible?
I don't really have a favorite tree, so.
I think mine's oak.
A sequoia. I don't really have a. Oh, the kind you smoke. That's a good
Sequoia
answer.
is a good
The
pick.
kind you smoke is a good answer. But yeah, no, I don't have a favorite tree, so.
I like silver birch as well.
What the?
Do you like big trees or small trees?
Medium-sized trees? Yes, Jack Random, I would like toast. I love these first 8 questions. Sugar maple, I love maple syrup. I like that answer. How much wood do you prefer? Enough to keep the fire going?
What would be your favorite venue for a picnic? Like, would you go to a beach or to like a nice park with a pond?
So we actually, I mean, I would enjoy a park with a pond, but I went to a dog park that has literally a picnic table like right up at the edge of a cliff that overlooks water. And it's got this like lovely breeze, and this like behind you is just like a big open field. You can just watch like dogs running around. It was pretty nice. I don't want to commit and say like that would be my ideal picnic, but of all the picnics I've had in my life thus far, that one was the best.
Very nice.
But I'd have to take some time and research what, you know, optimal picnic locations. But I would probably just say like somewhere that I want to go regardless of so like Tokyo. Like, why? Well, Tokyo may not be a great place for a picnic, but I want to go to Tokyo, and I would have a picnic in Tokyo if that got me to Tokyo. So there's also that. Ice cream sandwich? Where did that come from? I don't know who that will be. Well, I'm gonna gamble here. I have no idea what's going on. Let's have some fun. This will probably fail. We're goofing around. You asked if this is a one-off or a best of 3. I don't know, Kioma. I said I don't want to do any PvP today because I'm barely awake. So I'm here until Rothalicious goes, you're right, you're in no shape to PvP today.
It's a risky comp too.
Oh, it's very
Takes a
risky
Adderall, you
comp.
druggie.
Who did what now?
Said take some Adderall, you druggie.
That doesn't quite fix the problem if you haven't slept.
No, I don't know what Adderall does. Take some coke then.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Adderall will keep you awake, but it won't fix the mental awareness.
Oh, okay.
Right. Wait, she went before Hella? How'd she go before Hella? From the Nick Fury speed? Well, this was already a failure. I was counting on that Hella ultimate. How'd she go before Hella?
Who's she?
Sue. I must have been Nick. Okay. Nick Fury allows her to go. Yeah. Okay. Well, so much for that then. We tried. Can I forfeit yet?
Can't I forfeit it?
I can. It's over. It's very over. It doesn't even matter. I think I've been to Monterey. Only you hadn't experimented. I'm only interested in experimenting. I don't trust myself to play it straight right now. Where I'm at right now mentally, I'll lose a match and like halfway through the losing match I'll go, oh, I should have picked this person. Like I'll figure it out. Too late. So
Try the goblin counter.
what? In the Asgardians? They would
Would
they
that-
would
that
need
would work,
no
wouldn't it?
no they need war bonuses with all the Gregs. Oh, I wasn't. Yeah, no, I know I had picks. Like I wasn't even sure. Even if Hela did get to spread all that, I don't think it would have been enough. But I was counting on her being able to spread, so that's what I wanted to see was if I take both of the offense downs away. What I haven't done in a long time is just actually like I've been trying to build to like blitz my opponent, basically. I've been doing that for a little while because most people don't build properly to counter it, but what you should do as soon as you see someone starting to build to counter is then you go for a more well-rounded team. I don't understand that question. Is Sue your what now? Ice cream sandwich was created in 1899. Why? What does that have to do with anything? Oh. Sorry. M7, it's the wrong day for this. I'm not... Your jokes are gonna go... They're not just gonna go... Yeah, it was a lame joke, but it's not just gonna go over my head. It's gonna, like, bounce off the roof and hit me in the back of the head. So... I'm literally gonna wrap up stream and go to sleep pretty much. I'm gonna watch the UFC from bed. That's my plan. Oh crap. While Raffalicious is banning, I'm gonna let my dog over to the neighbors.
What's up, chat?
I think someone did ask.
Yeah,
if
what's up, chat?
Cass would be a little spoon or big spoon, and it needs to be addressed, I believe.
If Cass would be big spoon or little spoon.
Alright,
Yes.
I'm back.
Why would you not want to be the little spoon?
Okay,
Cass, you'd rather be the little spoon, right?
He can't hear you yet.
who did what?
You'd rather be the little spoon, right?
Situational.
Really? Why would you not want to be the little spoon?
Because
It's like the whole point of it.
I mean, you can put your hands all over fun stuff when you're the big spoon.
You can do that anyway. You don't have to be spooning to do that.
No, but you can do it while spooning, so it's a 2-for-1. Know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess. I'd rather just have sex first and then be the little spoon.
Sometimes it's for cuddling, sometimes that's how you get it started, sometimes
Oh my god, I just saw a shooting star.
Not if the big spoon is 300 pounds and named Bubba.
Still rather be the little spoon. Can you imagine
little
trying to be the
terrifying.
big spoon on a 300-pound man named Bubba?
Probably feel like laying on a waterbed.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Did you watch the South Park episode the other day?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
I did, but I was actually surprised that they, what the fuck? What the hell is this? What the hell? Why? Why? What the hell?
Something stunned him into silence. Keen to find out what.
Yeah, Raffalicious didn't pick. I know it auto-picked. I know, but she's restarting the game. So should I just bail out of this, Should I just bail out of this? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, otherwise Ruffalus is just stuck with an auto pick.
Right.
Wouldn't be particularly fair.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, I'm gonna, otherwise I'm done with Arena. I think I got everything done for today, on this, so I'm this close to having a nap. This close. I'll get that nap. I'll
I
treat
believe in you.
I'll treat myself to a nap once I beat Raffalicious once.
What are your thoughts on naps?
I'm jokingly referring to it as a nap. I'm gonna sleep all night. Naps are for pansies and sick people.
Genuinely,
babies.
whenever I go for a nap, whenever I go for a nap, it just turns into a full sleep. Like,
That's a good thing.
I can't wake up like 2 hours after falling asleep.
Yeah, neither can I.
My dad used to nap on the couch as well, which was fucking frustrating. He had a
And
perfectly
parents
good
whose
bed.
kids don't sleep. I hear Howard the
That's
Duck
a
likes
fair point.
naps.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get any sleep? My girlfriend asked me to wait up for her, and then she got home from work really late, and then she brought me food, and I didn't want to be rude and not eat it, but then eating like wakes you up a bit, and then she wanted to watch an episode of a show, and then she wanted to keep me awake. Yeah, keep me awake, and then we went to bed at 3 a.m.
Wait, Khasino. Remember what you said about like people that take naps?
Yeah, they're for
Howard the Duck takes naps. So
Uh-uh.
like
He does.
he does.
He's a big old napper.
Yeah.
he's a pansy. That's why he's not one of
Calling
the.
a pansy to his face.
I
I
will.
dare you. He'll fucking kick you in the face.
I will.
So is it fair to say that you no longer want Howard the Duck into the game now that you know he naps?
No, I still want him into the game. I don't have to like absolutely everything about him, so he's a pansy. It's funny.
So what you're saying is one small aspect of a person's character doesn't completely define them?
Yeah.
That's a very strange concept there.
I know, it's pretty far-fetched, but yeah. We need to watch that with the Duck movie on stream. That movie sucks.
The Aquaman movie?
No, the Howard the Duck movie.
Oh, the Howard the Duck movie does suck.
Where'd you get Aquaman?
I think I just misheard. I heard Aquaman.
Okay.
I like the Aquaman movie. Some of my friends didn't know.
Howard the Duck must be crying right now. Anyone who saw the George Lucas movie. Right, exactly what he wrote. That movie's an abomination that besmirches the good name of Howard the Duck. The Screen Rant just did a pitch meeting for Howard the Duck, and it's amazing. My favorite line is when he references that at one point he's looking at a Play Duck magazine, and the producer guy just goes, "Who is this movie for?" And that's exactly right. 5 characters up to 12 and 13, first Dark Dimension 1, and a gold drop 1 million. That's amazing.
I finally finished Note 3 today. I don't know if I said that.
Congrats.
Yep. 36 attacks. To be fair, the first 10 of those I didn't have Phoenix, which was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah. That's the problem with that. Well. Yeah. What is Zombicino? Khasino when he's not gotten much sleep, and you shouldn't listen to anything he says. Every once in a while, there's a stream where you should not ask me for advice, because it will not be good.
Happens once a day, usually around 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Hardy har. That is not true. It usually starts around 4 p.m. right now, and it's gonna keep getting earlier. Excuse me.
Sorry, I was so off there.
Yeah. I thought that might be the case. So... That's a good denial pick for sure. It's a good denial pick for sure.
Interesting.
Coulson's not bad for DD3, but because he's tech, he's probably not top priority, but he's not bad.
Why is he tech?
Because he has a metal arm.
Does he?
Yeah, he has a robot arm.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, come on now.
Then why is Winter Soldier by it?
Because he had, he was given a
Super serum.
knockoff. Yeah, he was given like a knockoff super serum, basically.
Why is that more important than the metal arm though?
Well, so Coulson is also using a gun and an explosive and.
I reckon he should be skill. The mercs are all skill and they have guns and explosives.
It's
Well,
running
no,
a technical.
some of them tech,
Coulson's
some of
actually an
them tech.
android now.
Rip. Rip, rip.
I haven't watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do you think the MCU was bound to just completely take over cinema in the way it did, or was it a mixture of a few sort of different things, or a perfect storm of a lot of things, or what?
A mixture of a lot of talented people coming together, a lot of good choices, but I don't think Marvel was just inevitably gonna take over.
For me, it was the casting. They just got almost every character's casting just so spot on.
I would disagree with Scarlet.
As in Scarlet Witch being Elizabeth Olsen,
No.
or Scarlett Johansson being Black
That
Widow?
one.
I like it. I think she's a good Black Widow.
What? I forgot he has dodge chance. Oh, come on. It wouldn't have mattered,
Replace
but...
Scarlett Johansson with.
Another?
Sure,
Oh,
Wilson.
what the fuck? Yo, fuck your toad. For real? Yo, fuck your toad. Again, it wasn't gonna matter at any point, but just as a matter of principle, fuck your toad. Just for making my numbers look bad. Fucking toad.
I thought Scarlett Johansson was really good in Winter Soldier. That was like a proper spy movie. Like that's the closest thing to a Black Widow movie we've got as well. That was like a proper spy espionage movie.
Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. Emily Blunt.
You'd have her as Black Widow instead?
Yeah.
I don't know enough of her work. I mean, they've made a few bad choices, but what's really amazing is that they made some choices that everyone thought was going to be terrible and turned out to be amazing. Like I don't know if you remember, but before Ant-Man, no one bought Paul Rudd as a superhero, and he turned out to be great.
I didn't have an issue with them picking them, but yeah, I do see what you're saying though.
All the producers didn't want RDJ involved at all. There's a few.
I'm so close to that sleep session. I
All right,
can
Khasino,
taste
I'm
it.
out.
Thanks for coming through.
All right.
I see, I could see it.
All right. Bye.
Kanye West for MODOK, his head is already big enough. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, I want to see John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. I think that will be perfect casting. I don't know Emily Blunt well enough to know whether she'd make a good Sue Storm. I know that, you know.
She would.
Okay. But John Krasinski would literally be a perfect Mr. Fantastic, I think. So.
I didn't dislike the first two Fantastic Four movies. I actually enjoyed them, especially Victor Von Doom.
I think I only saw the Rise of Silver Surfer, which I didn't particularly enjoy.
Yeah, Rise of Silver Surfer was not as good as the first one.
What's the first one about? Maybe I've seen it.
It was their origin, and the big boss at the end is Doctor Doom.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I have actually. To be fair.
Which one? The Fantastic Four?
The Doctor Doom one.
He was in two of them.
The
was Dr.
original
Doom in
one,
Rise
not
of
the
Silver Surfer?
reboot.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
original
he
one.
was the one. He stole the Silver Surfer's board.
Well, that was in the sequel to the original one. Rise of the Silver Surfer was the sequel to the Fantastic Four, but that Fantastic Four is where Chris Evans, the very same Captain America Chris Evans,
was Mr. Fantastic.
yeah.
No, Chris Evans was Human Torch.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh.
See, you got Sleepy Sino to agree to that, but I know the truth.
I know the truth.
It's clearly been too long since I've seen that movie, and I don't even mind that because I didn't particularly enjoy it. I was fucking out when Galactus was a storm cloud. That was me done.
Yeah, that was the sequel.
I know.
I like what you've done here. I like what you've done here. I see.
Silver Surfer was also so boring in that movie. No personality.
Why? That one I was expecting. The other one, what's the Cyclops pick? Why Cyclops?
Just giving Zombie Xena a chance.
It seems like an intentional throw.
Yeah, how many other X-Men do you have?
One?
Sure. Hmm.
Fox ruined Doom in Fantastic Four 1 and 2, then they ruined the Fantastic Four in the reboot. Once you figure it out, the fight will be over then. Impress me. Show me some new stuff. It's a good day, because I'm barely paying attention to what I'm doing on my own side of the field, so. Yeah, I realize it's not you, M7. I just assumed that you knew what she was doing. I see. I see. That is a good move.
What'd she do?
Wait, no, it isn't.
Huh.
Well, maybe actually, maybe. I think there is a pick actually where you'll run away with this. Yeah, I think there is. Okay. Well, in that case. No, I'm on the wrong side of the field. No. No, no, no. Oh, man. I'm on the wrong side of the field for this. Oh, that would have been a good one. That would have been a good pick, too. That would have been a good pick, too. What up, Jeff?
Do you think you'd be good at designing character kits?
Yeah. I know I would be.
Well, with his experience from League of Legends, I can see why.
That and I'd say most of the time I can just look at a character kit and get a pretty good feel for how they'll perform.
No, that's different now. I'm good at that, but in terms of if you're working for Fox next and you're given a character and they have to be able to
be thematic.
So like, say you have to say you're given a team, they have to be thematic and they have to counter a particular team.
Yeah.
And you've got to build their kill.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I would find that not difficult. I think I could do that with a great degree of control. Like, how much do you want them to be able to punch up? How many vital members do you want? How many essential T4s do you want? I could do that easy.
Interesting. I don't think I'd be good at that.
I don't know, why not?
I don't know. Just starting from scratch like that, just maybe I would. Tell you what, once me and Goose have built the battle simulator, I'll give you a challenge to come up with a kit that can beat a certain team. Fucking hell. Someone's got a front porch light that's just so fucking bright and sensitive. It's just so annoying.
Yeah, better safe than sorry, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. That was tough. That was a tough call to make.
What would you find more daunting? A really physically exertive task or a very mentally exhausting task?
He's PvPing, so that's why I said answer.
Correct. So I would actually say it would be a certain scale, like it would, as you increased in difficulty, it would start off with physical, like your average, like you'd have to be pretty strong to do this. You'd have to be pretty fast to do this. I'd be like, you should probably ask someone else. I'm not an exquisite physical specimen. However, once it gets to a certain point, there are certain tasks where I would have to say, we've reached the point where I have a better chance of going to the gym for the next 5 years and training really hard rather than solving this, you know, theorem that has been stumping MIT students for X amount of years or whatever.
All the amazing PvP.
Wouldn't say amazing. Only because he's a potato right now.
Yeah, I'm really just super confused by the Cyclops pick. I believe so, Ray. I believe so.
Do you prefer to drive or be driven?
Situational, but more often than not, be driven. That way I can be doing things and I'll arrive at my destination and I don't have to pay attention. Most of the time, if I'm being driven around, like, we could literally drive by, like, 12 naked men juggling on stilts and I would have no idea because I'm on my phone. That was a softball. That was lame as shit. Why the hell did you pick Cyclops? That was a dumb pick. Anyway, thanks for bullying me while I'm Zombicino. Best excuse ever to take a cab, except that they cost money. I was born and raised Jewish.
Yeah.
My inner Jew frowns on cabs. As someone who used to be an Uber driver, I still try to avoid it. But
Me too, I don't like cabs. I genuinely prefer to, if it's within walking, like if it's under an hour's walk, I'd actually prefer to walk than take a cab.
still want to know why that Cyclops pick was made. That felt like a softball match. Don't throw matches to me. I know I'm a zombie, but don't throw matches to me. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'm gonna get some much needed sleep. I'm gonna watch UFC 251. Depending if what sometimes happens is I'll hit like a point in like at some point in the evening. I'll just suddenly be like, now I feel pretty awake. I don't know. I guess I'm over it. I feel pretty good. But if I feel awake and alive, I'll be on voice chat watching the UFC. Otherwise, I will be out, which is probably what's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna be like barely awake. But hold on. Nope. Had Sue special turn one anyway, remember? Yeah, no, the Phoenix special wouldn't have saved you. But alright, so I will yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming out. Until then, peace!